Have you ever noticed how some people walk into a room and everyone suddenly straightens up? They don't raise their voice. They don't make threats. They simply speak, and something shifts in the air. It's not fear they create. It is respect mixed with something deeper, a recognition that this person cannot be manipulated, cannot be pushed around, cannot be taken lightly. Today I'm going to share 5 words that make people think twice before crossing you, and stay with me because the third one is so powerful that most people are afraid to use it. Once you understand how it works, you'll never see power dynamics the same way again. The Stoic truth: strength whispers, weakness shouts. The ancient Stoics knew something most people never learn. Real power doesn't announce itself. It doesn't need to. Marcus Aurelius commanded armies, but his strength came from something else entirely. Self-possession. The ability to remain unmoved. These 5 words aren't aggressive. They're not manipulative. But they reveal something in you that makes others pause, a person who knows their value, guards their peace, and won't be easily swayed. Let's begin. 1. I have already decided. For words that end the negotiation before it starts. Most people leave themselves open, constantly explaining, justifying, seeking approval for their choices. Someone questions your decision and you immediately start defending it. You list your reasons. You try to convince them. And with every word, you give away your power. But when you say, "I've already decided," and then stop talking, something interesting happens. The conversation doesn't continue because there's nothing left to discuss. You're not being rude. You're not being defensive. You're simply stating a fact. The Stoics understood that certainty is magnetic. When Cato made a decision, he didn't debate it endlessly. He acted. And people either followed or got out of the way. This phrase works because it shows you're not looking for permission. You're not asking for validation. You've thought it through, and the matter is settled. Watch how people's energy changes when they realize you can't be talked out of your position. 2. That won't work for me. 5 words that protect your boundaries without apology. Someone makes a request, suggests a plan, or tries to pull you into something that doesn't serve you. Most people either say yes out of guilt or give a long explanation about why they can't. Both responses bleed power. The first makes you resentful. The second makes you look weak. Instead, say, "That won't work for me." No excuses. No over-explaining. No apology. Just a clear statement of your reality. Seneca wrote about the importance of protecting your time as if it were gold. Because it is. Every yes to something that doesn't align with your values is a theft from your life. This phrase scares people because it shows you value yourself. You're not desperate for approval. You're not afraid of disappointing others. You understand that your peace is not negotiable. And when someone encounters that kind of self-respect, they either respect it or reveal themselves as someone not worth your energy. 3. I am not discussing this. For words that slam the door shut. Here's where most people fail. Someone keeps pushing, keeps arguing, keeps trying to pull you into drama or debate. And you keep responding. You think if you just explain one more time, they'll understand. But they won't. Because they're not trying to understand. They're trying to wear you down. This is when you say, "I'm not discussing this." Not "I don't want to talk about it." Not "maybe later." I'm not discussing this. Final. Complete. Non-negotiable. The Stoics practiced something called negative visualization, imagining challenges before they arrived so they could respond with clarity rather than emotion. This phrase is that clarity in action. It shows you've already considered the topic and closed it. No anger. No frustration. Just immovable resolve. What makes this scary to others is that it reveals they have no leverage over you. They can't bait you. They can't manipulate you. They can't drag you into their chaos. And for people who rely on emotional manipulation, that's terrifying. 4. Believe what you want. For words that strip away the need to be right. Someone misunderstands you, accuses you, or creates a narrative about who you are. Your instinct is to correct them, to defend yourself, to make them see the truth. But here's what the Stoics knew. You cannot control what others think. You can only control your response. When you say, believe what you want, you're not giving up. You're choosing not to waste energy on a battle that doesn't matter. You're saying, your opinion of me does not define me. Epictetus taught that we suffer not from events but from our judgments about events. When you stop needing others to see you correctly, you become free. This phrase scares people because it shows you're not controlled by their perception. They lose the power to manipulate you through judgment or gossip. You've already let go of their narrative. And that level of detachment is rare and unsettling to those who depend on others caring what they think. 5. Watch me. 2 words that end all doubt. Someone doubts you, challenges you, or suggests you can't do something. Most people argue. They list credentials. They get defensive. They try to convince the doubter through words. But words are cheap. Action is everything. When you simply say, watch me, and then walk away to do the work, you shift the entire dynamic. You're no longer debating. You're demonstrating. The Stoics were obsessed with action over talk. Marcus Aurelius didn't write about being a good emperor. He was one. Seneca didn't just theorize about virtue. He practiced it, even when it cost him. This phrase works because it puts your reputation in the hands of results, not rhetoric. It shows confidence without arrogance. It shows certainty without needing validation. And when someone sees you back up those 2 words with consistent action, they don't just respect you. They think twice before ever doubting you again. The mindset behind the words. These 5 phrases work because they come from a place most people never reach. Complete self-possession. Be certain enough to decide and not waver. Grounded enough to hold boundaries without guilt. Disciplined enough to refuse pointless debates. Free enough to release others' opinions. Confident enough to let your actions speak. Real power isn't loud. It's not aggressive. It's the calm, quiet certainty of someone who knows who they are and won't be moved. The ancient Stoics faced exile, assassination attempts, and empires crumbling around them. But they remained unmoved because they understood something essential. No one can control you without your consent. The moment you stop seeking approval, stop over-explaining, stop defending yourself to people who don't matter, you become dangerous in the best possible way. Dangerous to manipulators. Dangerous to those who thrive on chaos. Dangerous to anyone who tries to make you smaller. Because you've decided that your peace, your time, and your energy are worth protecting. And that decision alone changes everything. If this shifted how you see power, like the video and subscribe to the Stoic Hollow so you keep building unshakable presence and inner strength one day at a time. Which one do you use? Comment below. Which of these 5 will you use in the next 24 hours? Choose one. Practice it. And notice how people's energy shifts when your words finally carry weight.